Guys, I was like about to start recording. Look at that guy over here. I started scrolling through TikTok. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. Today's video will be me showing you guys how I do my makeup for the gym. I know it's not for everybody because I know some people don't like it because they break out. I wear makeup to the gym because I love it. It makes me feel pretty. If you feel good, you'll perform good, and that's what I'm trying to do. Just getting ready for myself. Like, I don't put on this makeup to impress anybody. It's not for that. It's for me because I like looking at myself with makeup on. I love it. I look pretty either way. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and start. I already prepped and washed my face. Not prepped. I've already washed my face. I like putting this on as my moisturizer before my makeup. It's the e.l.f. Skin Holy Hydration Face Cream with the SPF 30 sunscreen. And honestly, I'm really iffy about moisturizers, especially when I go to the gym because I'm gonna sweat and I'm crap. And I'm really oily, have really oily skin. As you can see, I'm already shining. I'm really iffy when it comes to moisturizers, but this one works. I love it. It doesn't make my skin oily. This is the one I've been using literally for months now. Ever since I first found out about it, I've been using it. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep my face. I'm gonna go ahead and use a lip scrub on my lips because it's been so cold out that my lips been like flaky, you know. I always like to make sure that my lips are hydrated while I'm doing my makeup because they get so dry. But I'm using the Blister X Petal Soft. I've had this forever. See? Like, I'm almost out of it. Yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face as well. So I'm putting on a little bit. And I just like spread this evenly, like where I know I'll need it on my face. I already went in with the NYX Marshmallow Primer. This is the e.l.f. Mattifying Putty Primer. The reason I really like this primer is because, first of all, it's like $8. Second reason, it does kind of mattify me, and like I said, I'm really oily, so I like using this primer when I go to the gym. I think it works, you know. I don't think it would work by itself. I definitely think the other things I do to my face help, but it works. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows, and this is the one I use. I use the NYX Cosmetics, the brow glue. We all seen this, so I just put this on my eyebrows. I just want them like laid out, you know. I don't want anything crazy. As far as my base, I just use this foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in Toffee Caramel, and then the concealer I'm using today is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer because we don't want a dry under eye, so this is the one we're gonna use. Also, my biggest tip would be using brushes to move out cream products. Switching from a sponge to brushes has definitely changed the game and the way my makeup stays and sets and doesn't move around. So now I'm putting a little bit of foundation only in certain areas. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. I don't want it to be cakey around here. So that's what the brush helps with as well. Like making sure it's not cakey and just like skin-like, you know, and that's what I'm going for. No more mustache. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer with this brush. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes. I'm gonna let them stay for a little bit, but I'm gonna set my under eyes, and I usually use, this is the Makeup Revolution. If my nails are dirty, I don't care. These are the Makeup Revolution little setting powders. They're really cheap. They're like $8 a piece. I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes with this powder. I would recommend not to automatically set your eyes after you apply your concealer. Give it a couple seconds to dry a little on itself and then add the powder. Then I'm gonna use this little sponges. You've seen these were trending on TikTok. They're on Amazon. I will put my Amazon storefront in the description so you guys can have access to these. I bought a pack with like a bunch of them, and I honestly haven't had to buy a new one in months, so I definitely recommend. They're super cheap. So what I do is I grab a little bit of powder. Then after I have the powder on the little thing right here, let me get closer, I dab it on my hand a little bit so I can tap that excess powder off, and then I go into my eye. Oh, the top. And I press in there. I'm not baking. I'm just pressing powder in here so my concealer does not move. Okay, girl, that's not, we don't want this to move. And then if I need more, I just grab what was on my hand and I add it to my under eye. Okay, that's pretty. I'm gonna do the other eye. Okay, eyes are set. Now, that's as complicated as it's gonna get, but I go ahead and go in with this e.l.f. This is the Luminance Soft Glow Powder, and typically I use this on top of what powder I already added under my eye, and I also use it to set the top of my eyelids. And the same thing goes. I press it into my skin. I don't just lay it on top. I make sure to press it into the skin. My top eye is creasing, so I'm gonna blend it. If you set anything and it has lines or creases, it will set that same way. Now I'm gonna use this freaking puff, and I'm just gonna press all the powder. And as you can see, I don't know if y'all can really see, the powder is like not necessarily diminishing, but se está like acostando, like it's setting, you know? And that's what I want, because maybe I'll do like a before the gym makeup, like how my makeup's done, and then after the gym so you guys can see. Okay, powders are on. The next step for me is blush. I use this NYX Sweet Cheeks one in the color Bang Bang, and then I use this Milani one in the shade 05. It's a baked powder blush. I don't know what that means. So what I do, I grab a little bit of this one first, and I just tap it on and like tap the excess off, and I go into my face. So in order to add some definition to my face without doing all that extra stuff, I'm going to be using a bronzer. This bronzer is from L'Oreal Paris. I've been using this since like I was in high school. I'm gonna like freaking... Okay, so I'm going to start with the forehead. Ooh. We're done with bronzing. I think that's good enough. We're gonna go ahead and add some highlighting. This is the Physicians Formula highlighter. I've had this forever. I think I got it from Walmart, I'm pretty sure, and it's the shade Rose Gold. Now the reason I like this one for gym and like probably like a regular everyday look is because it's very subtle. But I'm gonna go in with this. And then I'll go in on my nose, just a tip. Same product. I'm gonna put it in my inner corner of my eye. Now, the face is done. Also, it's time to do eyelashes. These are my favorite everyday, all the time, everywhere, going anywhere lashes. These are the Ardell Wispies 858. So the first thing I do is curl my lashes. Then I go in with some mascara. Okay, my camera's dying. So I use this duo lash glue. This is the dark one. I know people do not like the dark lash glues, but I do. I can't do the clear lash glue, like especially on my skin tone. When I put it on the lashes and I put the lashes on, that glue comes off as like a bluish whitish tint of my skin because my skin is more tan. So it kind of shows that they're fake lashes, even though like they are fake lashes. I hate seeing that whiteness strip right here from the glue and from the lash, because I don't know, I don't like the way it contrasts to my skin color. I'm going to go ahead and apply glue to my lashes. I put like a little bit of it, and I'm gonna let it dry for like about a minute. So okay, the glue is tacky, it's ready to go on, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply the lash. And I use a little mirror so I can like really see. Okay guys, stay with me. And I always make sure to like squeeze them together with my regular lashes so they can blend in, you know. And these are the lashes on. I'm gonna do bottom lashes. So I'm done now with everything on my face. As you can see, it's like very subtle. I'm gonna use a little bit of setting spray. I use this Milani one, the Make It Last Matte. Of course, matte everything. For this look, for any look I use, I'm too oily. Then I'm gonna put this one on. This is just a lip stain from e.l.f. Okay, I just got ready for the gym. I'm about to go hit a fire quad day. Quad and glutes basically, but quad focused leg day. So I'm gonna sweat. I'm gonna be dying. Most likely. Let's see how the makeup does. I'll check back in once I'm at the gym and sweating and crying. So far, makeup's doing good. And I have only done one exercise, so maybe not the perfect check-in time. I just got back from the gym and we're gonna take a closer look into my makeup. So let's take a look. This is my makeup after the gym, after a couple of hours. It's a little creased up on the under eye, but I expected that to happen, you know? I mean, I'm sweating. Nothing's like, you know, dripping off me or like mascara or black everywhere. Like, it's just, you know, this is the end of the video. And thank you guys for watching. Put the other side of the heart. Look at that guy. Charlie Banks. Charlie.